Welcome back to the We Talk Words Good podcast.
Yes, we talk words. We do. This is a podcast where we just kind of like to talk about figures and figure-related things. I am Jaquil, and this is
I'm Amanaman, or Eden.
this is I'm a man. Hello, I'm a man. Nice to meet you.
I'm Amanaman, or Eden from Eden's Figure Collection.
And I am Jaquil, or David from KR Retro Figures. We both have Instagrams if you want to go check those out. Same as our channels, obviously.
Yeah, and we thought we would mix up this episode a little bit. The past few episodes we've been focusing on, I think we've been focusing on a toy line or something along the lines of that. But today we just thought we might as well mix it up and just kind of talk about whatever.
Yeah, it's just kind of like general figure talk.
So today I found like some really cool stuff to do with Mexican bootleg Galaxy Warriors knockoffs. So, you know those on Instagram? People a lot of times are posting about these like Juyba Domine or something.
Yeah, and it like actually it translates like bus seat or something weird.
Yeah, we don't know. But there's these.
It was one of the guys that's like actually like speaks Spanish.
Yeah, no.
Said
I found some carded.
What?
They are from Spain by a company called Juyba, Juyba, and I'm actually gonna
it's not Juyba, it's like Juyba.
Yeah. So I didn't find many. There are these little. So first of all, and I connect this to the actual figures in a second. But first of all, I found this set of 9 like mini kind of Mannix style wrestling knockoffs. Not really too MOTU-y. I mean, they definitely are muscly and, that kind of thing. But they remind me of like those Hasbro wrestling figures. Yeah. But so there's a word that I assume means collectibles in Spanish because it's very similar. And then it says Sport 92.
Okay, send these to me.
I know. I'll send you these images so you can like obviously talk about them too. So that's the first image I found. All right, it's a pack of 9 of these guys by the company Juyba, released in Spain, and these guys are very rare. I have seen them released. I've only seen them on eBay listed as Juyba figures as well. But
Sport 92.
Yeah, Sport 92.
Yeah, those are totally MOTU knockoff. So those are knocking off MOTU and the Hasbro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That those Hasbro wrestling figures or whatever.
Okay, so some of them are just Okay, so a couple of them are just blatantly knocking off. So the guy with the face paint, that is Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
And that's actually the only one that I can really say is knocking off something. One of them kind of looks like Goldberg, but I don't think that's...
One of them, like, roughly reminds me of Big John Studd, but it's not really.
Well, yeah, a lot of guys have them.
But, yeah.
And stuff. And yeah, he was...
One other Juyba carded thing. And you're going to be excited about this. It is the, like, reptilian saw hack Juyba figure.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Yes.
You're going to card it on, like, eBay or just on the internet?
I did actually find it on eBay. It's selling for, like, $500.
Oh, okay, so that's it.
It's the only of the reptilian or saw hack on eBay. Anyway, he has like this red body, and I'm sending it to you. But he, believe it or not, he came with a black horse.
What?
Yes, he rides a horse. It came in like a baggie, and it is also branded as Juyba. All the words on there are like, I don't know, Spanish, so I don't know what it says. I probably
Okay, that one's weird. I've never seen the one with the red body before.
Yeah, I have. Okay,
Most ones that I've seen have black bodies.
most of them I've seen have just been the like white.
And then next to it looks to be like, it kind of looks like Magnon with Centurn's helmet.
Yeah, I not really. He has like gray hair, so I don't know. But I just translated the name of the line, and it is called Riders of the Space in Spanish.
Riders of the Space.
And that might be a rough translation. I'm not sure, but yeah, Riders of the Space.
That's insane. That's just the best name for
Yeah, it's so annoying too because these things are only released in Spain. I think the Juyba, so they're super rare. You don't really find them on eBay that often, and there's only one of the actual figures of like the more Galaxy Warriors knockoff. I think there's some Sport 92 as well. But
I found another.
Oh yeah,
I found an image of another Juyba.
I ran it through
figure.
Google and they pronounced it as Juyba, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Say Juyba. Oh my god!
I also
I just found a bunch. I just found like a bunch.
Okay, send them to me.
I just found one figure on card and then two loose, but it's a bunch of the horses. They're like the weird dinosaur horses thing.
It's annoying too because it's such Spain and stuff always has the most like unique, like Spain and Mexico always have like the most.
So it's another fig. It's a different figure. Okay. So it's still on the card is still the like Tiger Man looking thing, and then it's like the same thing on the card, but it looks to be like, I don't know what it's trying to be.
Just send them to me, and I'll.
Okay, I found the same one that you found. Here, I'm still just looking, so I'll tell you. What. Oh no, it's not quite.
I searched the name of the line, and I've actually found there's these guys that are on eBay that I didn't know what they were, and they're actually these Juyba figures as well. They're like a kind of similar body, but not really. Okay, I found this horrifying leopard painted like a tiger with a giant smiley face that is Juyba. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Yeah, I'm finding a bunch. There's this one like lizard horse.
I'll text you ones that I found.
Alright, and then I'll text you ones that I found in just a sec. Yeah, I found another saw hack as well. I may have accidentally sent or saved duplicate images, but I don't know. Yeah, it seems like in Spain these are like a pretty just regular bootleg line because I'm seeing like Tumblr.
We gotta go to Spain. Wait, we should take a trip to Spain because remember there was all those Mexican bootleg Galaxy hole or like Mexican bootleg like. Remember the one like I have the saw hack and you have the
Yeah. There's
there was that website that had like a bunch of them just for like super cheap, like $4 a piece. We should go to Spain just to buy those. Okay, you found the guy that's the guy that's on the card for sure.
Yeah.
Or the card, the bag.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is a custom. It probably is. Oh, it's on Etsy. That's definitely a custom. It's a beast. It's one of those Juyba figures, except it's literally just a beast man head with a unicorn horn.
Oh my god! What? The weird Tiger Man thing. Okay, I don't think these are Juyba though. These don't look like the same. Did you see what I sent you though?
They haven't come through yet. Oh wait, yes they did. Oh yeah, the horses. Yeah, those are really interesting. What do you not think is Juyba?
Well, I don't not think it's Juyba, but I think it doesn't look like the same.
The Tiger Man or what?
Yes, the Tiger Man, but also the
The
blue guy.
No, I actually am like almost for sure that the blue guy's Juyba, at least in some way, because like the people in Spain know a lot more about these than we do, obviously. But those are always listed as Juyba and nothing else. Oh, and I just found that red guy with the horn in that style. Well, oh my gosh, I found another picture from somebody else that has that beast man with a unicorn horn. I think that's actually just a Juyba figure.
What beast man with a unicorn horn?
I said a couple minutes ago I found something I think is a custom that's like Beast Man but with a unicorn horn.
Which
but
one
it's
is it?
another Juyba figure.
Which one is it?
Pictures.
Wait, which one is it? Is it the one after the like one that I?
The same as the blue guy. I haven't. I'm sending it right now.
Because it kind of because what you described kind of just it seems like the one. What? Okay, it has the same loincloth as the Mexican bootleg.
Yeah.
Or what? I mean, we didn't really ever figure out what those are.
Whatever the Juyba thingy. Actually, I'm gonna look on eBay because there's a few of them listed on eBay for like hundreds of dollars, and I'm gonna see if those might say the title of the line. They are. It literally just says Juyba bootlegs.
Damn.
Oh, here's another one. This one says, "Yep, Juyba, Spain." Here's another one. This one says Juyba, Spain bootleg. Oh, okay. This one says Spider-Man bootleg Juyba superheroes because this is like a Spider-Man knockoff. Oh, I actually screenshot.
Oh my gosh.
I'll send you the weird Spider-Man guy. He looks kind of like Spider-Man. I guess that is Spider-Man, but it's not really too blatant, I feel like.
Action figure.
That is another one of the Spider-Man. Oh, that's it. All right, that didn't help much.
Juyba. What?
It's weird, yeah, but the Juyba.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Why is it Spider-Man? Well, this is a lot of new information.
Yeah. Do you want to keep searching and keep on this topic, or should I tell you about the other thing I found? Or the other
Yeah, tell me about this other whatever. What's the other?
The other thing I was looking at today. I didn't. It's not like a big discovery in the bootlegs we collect, but there's this one website and I still haven't made this video yet, so if this is like in the podcast episode or whatever, it'll be confusing, but I'll do a video at some point. But there's this Ninja and his Combat Master line that I was researching, and one of the websites that had the images that I came across while researching it. Like most of the first ones that were listed as Ninja Warrior. Anyway, they're for sale on this site in the Netherlands. And today I just discovered that they actually ship worldwide. So I've been looking around on their site today. They're called, here, let me go to the site because they're a really great site and I'd like to shout them out kind of if there's anybody actually listening. The Boonsart Shop. I think they have an eBay store too, but I think those are priced a bit higher.
Okay, so this is a lot of like new. So is this just a shop? Is it just did you find anything new on the shop, or you just find the shop?
No, I just found the shop, and they have some pretty good deals on some of the like just Masters of the Universe knockoffs in general. They don't have too many, but the ones they have, at least some of them, are pretty good deals. The one sad thing though is the shipping cost to the US. I had a cart today because I was just messing around seeing how much everything would cost. And it's like, I had like a cart with $70 worth of figures. And
Yeah.
it was, the shipping is $60. So literally, and I mean, the figures were such a good deal that it's kind of worth it. But still, like, that's a lot of added money. So I'm just kind of playing around with it, seeing if how many figures I can get, or like how good of a deal I can get with the shipping costs added in. But yeah,
That's
but I
a
mean,
lot.
they have a really nice shop layout. They're, I don't know. I think it's a really nice shop. It's like a small shop in the Netherlands. I think it said on their website, it said that they're currently moving houses so that they can't ship for the next like week. But it's cool, and they have like sales too on these vintage figures, which is not something you really see that often, at least in like an actual store, toy store. Um, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
They have like some card backs too, which like a Muscle Warriors and a Ninja and his Combat Master card back for like $5 each.
Wait, just the card back, or
Just the card back, but like it's pretty sick.
Wait, that's really weird though.
I don't know. They probably just picked up. They have like two. They have like two of each that they picked up at some point, and like a pretty. They've got literally like 25 Ninja and Combat Master figures selling for $5 to $10 each. Or actually, some of them are like $2. So I'm trying to pick up most of those.
Even with that like insanely high shipping cost.
But with the insanely high shipping costs, yeah, it looks like for now, if you have like stuff that altogether weighs like under a certain number of pounds or whatever, then it's just 60. So for now, it's just gonna be 60 no matter what's in there. So I might as well lot it up. And like it's euros. €1 is like $1.01. So it's basically just the cost it says, which is pretty cool, actually.
A euro's just that.
Yeah, right now a euro is literally $1.01. So it's like a
Well,
tiny.
if you get $100 worth of a thing, that's gonna be one more dollar. So you better be careful.
So I've got like two tabs open. One is like the like I can just convert it quickly to USD to find out, and then I'm just seeing how much it would cost per thing I'm buying. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at the Ninja and his Combat Master, a couple of the card backs. Oh, yeah, there's this one, literally just one, Ugly Wuggly, that they don't know what it is. They called it a Masters of the Universe knockoff dinosaur lizard gecko.
What? Not
And
MOTU knockoff? What?
that's because they have like they've got like a ton on their website of those, like, those like MOTU knockoff, like just dragons and dinosaurs and stuff that would go with like Remco or Sparkle Lines or something.
They're not MOTU knockoffs. They're just basically China.
Well, they're Chinosaurs that are in the same lines as MOTU knockoffs.
Technically, they're not China.
Yeah, technically. They're dinosaurs and dragons that are in the same lines as MOTU knockoffs. So they've just been listing them as MOTU knockoffs as well, which is kind of useful when you're searching for MOTU knockoffs. But yeah, they think this one Ugly Wuggly that is obviously kind of a similar style to a lot of them as a Masters of the Universe knockoff. There's only one on their website, and it's selling for $4. So I think I'm just gonna pick that up too, because I mean $4 for an Ugly Wuggly is a really nice deal.
Was it a vintage Ugly Wuggly? Because it's
Yeah,
like
a vintage Ugly Wuggly.
which one?
I don't know what they're called. It's this orange guy. He's the one. He's got like a big open mouth. I mean, they all do. If you showed me your Ugly Wugglies, I would be able to point out which one it looks most like.
Well, I only have 3 of them, and there's ones that I don't have. So the ones that I don't have are this. One of them is, I think it might be, one of them is white and blue. Like, I think there's 3 that I don't have. There's one of them's like blue, one of them's white, and I don't know what the other color of the other one is.
You know what? I'll just send you a picture of it.
Like, they don't have a name, so I wouldn't, I'm not.
Right, but you would know from the picture which one it is.
Okay, yeah, I have that one. That's my favorite one, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that that's the one that you're getting.
Yeah, $4. I was looking into the like Zoloworld, like Warrior Beasts, Realm of the Underworld stuff, and yeah, they have this line called Flexzors, not Flexatron.
Could you explain to the people that are listening what
Sure.
what significance this has?
Okay, so Zoloworld bought Remco, I think, sometime in the 2010s. I think it was early 2000s, I'm not sure. And they brought back the Warrior Beast. One of the figures, King Cobra, is literally just Cobra from the Galaxy Fighters, but with like Remco Warrior Beast style body. So that's kind of cool. And
Which is funny that sort of makes it a galaxy hole.
It in a way, I don't know if it really counts, but it not
Yeah,
only
obviously it counts.
well,
It
no,
literally is using the
no,
same.
you didn't let me finish. It definitely the Warrior Beasts, Zoloworld are, but in a way, it kind of connects Warrior Beasts to Galaxy Old more than just it's a MOTU.
I mean, I guess, but really, it's the original. Really isn't.
The original release isn't really, yeah. Anyway, they also have like Realm of the Underworld. Like they have other titles, but they're bringing back the Rem stuff into like modern lines and also creating some new characters. Like King Cobra is obviously not a vintage character, other than the Galaxy Fighters Cobra. But it looks like all those MOTU knockoffs trying to kind of sort of bring back, but modern. With they have this line called Flexzors,
Sounds like
Flexzors.
Flexatron. Is it kind of like Flexatron?
So it is basically like Flexatron, but with their Warrior Beast, some of the Warrior Beast characters, and they have characters that look extremely similar to Spectratron and Flexatron characters. Just they're called different names because Spectratron and Flexatron. I don't know if the company's still around today. They just didn't want to risk, obviously, just taking the names and stuff. Whereas if you do that with Sun Gold stuff, I mean, I don't think Sun Gold's around anymore.
Yeah.
But just to be just safe, yeah. I don't know who made Flexatron and Spectratron off the top of my head. I want to say Sparkle, but I don't think that's true. But yeah, and I thought that was really interesting. Like, there's a really cool, I don't know if you know him. He's like a devil figure called Demon with 2 E's and an I. Demon. And he's like this black devil guy in Spectratron, and then in Flexatron, he's like this green guy, same like kind of mold or like head sculpt and stuff, but he's like green and like I think yellow. Anyway, they've got a Flexzors version of him. So if you don't want to spend $1,000 on getting the Flexatron version, you can spend 37 and get whatever the Zoloworld's called. I don't remember.
Nowhere near as cool, obviously, but it's still pretty neat.
Interesting too, because now there's 2 companies reviving vintage Masters of the Universe knockoffs, which is kind of cool. Or it was definitely cool. It's kind of crazy. Zoloworld and Remco with the reviving Warrior Beasts, all those Remco lines, and now Spectratron and Flexatron. And then there's Formo Toys with the Galaxy Warriors. They're Warriors of the Galaxy line. And it's gonna be interesting too, because there's Zoloworld's Cobra, and then Formo Toys might make a Cobra, hopefully down the line.
Why would they do a Cobra?
What?
Why would they do a Cobra? They're reviving the Galaxy Warriors.
No, they're reviving the Galaxy whole. They specifically said that they want to do all the lines in the galaxy, or all the major lines in the Galaxy whole.
So
Starting
so you're saying there's going to be a modern Horned Devil, a modern.
And if they keep going slower, because obviously it's a new line starting up, it'll probably be years, but that's the plan. They've shown concept arts for a newbie, Supra, I think, from Galaxy Adventure Girl, Sunhawk, which is really cool. He's got like these arms.
Not a single side. Not a single one.
Well, because they were doing one from they were doing one from a bunch of different lines. And they chose a newbie instead of Sawhack. But they were doing.
Sawhack's like the only one they don't do. I swear.
They're gonna do Sawhack soon, I assume, in one of the next waves. But the first wave
doesn't get enough love, bro. I don't understand.
It gets a lot of love, though.
Not fair. No, he doesn't. Poor Sawhack, dude.
Dude, he's literally
justice for Sawhack.
Anyway, they also did the Evil and one of those Galaxy Warrior End of Time figures, or End of the Time figures, or End of Time Lost Battle, whichever you want to call it. They did one of those guys. And anyway, I was reading on their website and I missed a section that I hadn't seen before. They have, in one section, they have a backstory for Baltard and Magnon. And basically, Magnon and Raw protected Planet Farer from the galaxy hole. And then Raw couldn't fight anymore, so now Magnon has to protect it all by himself. And apparently Baltard. So here's the thing. I was wondering why Baltard was all of a sudden like this creator of chaos and destruction when he was known before that as the loser, the biggest loser on planet Fair. Well, in Baltard's backstory, it said that Baltard was always Baltard the loser.
Yeah.
Because he could never win in a fight. He always lost. Until he came across somebody attacking Planet Fair. We don't know who yet. I'm assuming it's Devil. That just makes the most sense. And it makes sense too because Magnon, Raw, Devil, and Baltard are the original 4 Galaxy Warriors. And the Swords and Sorcerers Galaxy Warriors. But Devil basically had Baltard join him in attacking Planet Fair endlessly. And then Baltard became the creator of chaos and destruction. So
Baltard's the bad guy.
Yes, yeah. When he had the description creator of like chaos and destruction, I think that was implied.
Not your favorite character being a bad guy. Bet Sawhack's gonna be a good guy.
Bro, there are a million amazing bad guy characters. Darth Vader.
Yeah, name one other bad guy character that's good.
What?
Name one other bad guy character that's good. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Name one other what?
Bad guy character that's good in anything. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Darth Vader.
What?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's not good.
Skeletor. Shredder. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Those are not good. The thing that I would say was good.
I think you would say that Skeletor is good. A Beastman
No, Skeletor's bad. I hate Skeletor.
or Dak. I've got to
Nope.
say something. I swear, I'm gonna say something actually bad, and then you're gonna be like, "That's the one." But if I just say like He-Man, He-Man.
He-Man's not a bad guy.
Okay, whatever. I'm done with this. Anyway, Formo. It's really cool.
Bro, there was one thing that I was trying to get you saying. You didn't do it.
I don't know. What is it?
Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, I don't really always see Jabba as the bad guy because he's kind of like
What?
he's obviously a bad
Yeah. He literally paid
right.
for Han to be put into carbonite. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of like the main bad guys of films.
Why?
I don't know. It's just what was popping into my mind. Anyway, I think it's really cool that Formo Toys is actually like not only bringing back the Galaxy Warriors, but like doing it just the right way instead of jumping into it with just their own new things. I mean, which they are a little bit. They're obviously adding to the story, which is really cool. But they've still got the thing of Baltard used to be the loser and all these things. And even just the little detail of it seemingly being Raw, Devil, Baltar, and Magnon as like the first four mentioned. I just think it's really cool, and they're doing a really good job with the Galaxy Warriors so far.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, obviously they haven't been released yet, March 2025, so a couple months. But yeah, I looked into Street Sharks a bit because I've been trying to look into some more lines that I'm not too familiar with. Talking about toys, which is honestly the best thing.
Yes.
What? Yes. Tell him the story.
It did it. It finally did it. It hasn't done it yet while I'm in the room. Okay.
Yes.
For about 2.5 years, every
Longer.
hour, but not like sync to the actual time. Every hour, just in general. Like, so if it happened at 2:32, it would happen again at 3:32. The exact hour, but not the exact hour. But for about 2.5 years, every hour, as I just said, I would hear a little song that would go na 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 from somewhere in my room. It's been happening for so long, but I've never been able to like figure out what it is. So recently I went into like one of the drawers of my dresser to take some stuff out of it and repurpose it as like another t-shirt drawer because I was running out of room for t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was doing that, I ended up finding this little game thing from RadioShack that's like however 40 years old. It's like this old game, and I like started playing it, and the sound, like the beeping sound of like the sound effects, sounded eerily similar to the song that I was hearing. So for like the past couple weeks, almost a month at this point, I just had it sitting on my desk, hoping that I would hear it make a sound. But since then, I haven't heard the song, but I haven't, and I haven't heard it from that. I haven't heard it from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But just now, it played the song, and I finally know what that was.
Amazing, bro. That's literally years have built up to that.
I wish you were there, bro. Like, I wish you were here with that.
Dude, that's amazing. I mean, I was with you the moment it happened. I mean, kind of.
You were talking.
I was talking the moment it happened, so that's pretty cool. I could say I was talking the moment the thing was found.
Inhumanoids. I love Inhumanoids.
I really need Inhumanoids because they're
You have 0 Inhumanoids, and it's just like kind of stupid. Before I had like this big Inhumanoid guy that's like a troll. I just found him on the internet. I just kind of looked up Inhumanoid. He's like a troll guy but he fell off of our couch and his head broke off. And instead of gluing it back on, we just threw it away. Instead of
What?
gluing it back on. My dad threw it away. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know why we did it. I very much regret it now.
Oh my god.
So now there's 2 Inhumanoids that I still need. One I would have, but we threw it away, and one I just probably very expensive. I've never really looked for it online.
Dang. Well, I always forget this, but there's also the because I'm looking on eBay right now. But there's always little.
There's more of the smaller ones, but I'm talking about like the big ones.
Yeah, there's all the little human guys, which I don't know whether you'd want to complete the set. Oh, never mind. $dollars per little guy with all of his accessories. Sheesh.
There's also 3 redland trees. Like there's like a gray one, and there's like a gray one, and then there's a dark brown one and a light brown one. Like there's 3 different colors of redland tree. The rock guy, he has 2 different colors. There's this other dude that I don't even have a single one of. There's this lava monster. I really like that guy. There's this big skeleton chest bird thing.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know too much about Inhumanoids. I just know they're super cool.
Yeah, they are very cool. But expensive. Very, very expensive.
I need a tendril at some point. But tendril...
I specifically tendril. There's 2 different tendrils, too.
Yeah, there's the long teeth or whatever and the short ones.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's that guy that I had. Now he goes for $150.
Is that the Metlar guy?
It's not broken. Yeah, Metlar.
Yeah, he's really cool. But I like some of the other
Inhumanoids. Humanoids, people are also kind of cool because they have these suits.
Yeah. And
they're $80 a piece. So
yeah, that's the thing. I've always been used to the lighter brown Redland tree or Redland Mutor or whatever, but I kind of want to get a gray one. It's just so interesting. It's kind of like a.
I think the best one is the light brown.
Me too. I also think that. Just I don't know.
Yeah, I have the dark one. It's obviously sick, but I just think the light brown one is a little cooler.
Oh my gosh, I'm on eBay looking at the light brown one, and literally every image they took is blurry.
Yep, I've seen that. Yes, I have seen that.
One of the images is literally just the floor of
actually, house. A couple at the end aren't blurry. 2, okay. One of them is just the floor with another Inhumanoid in the sink with a sponge. Wait, look at the one that's just the floor. I think it's actually no. That's the steps outside of their house. It looks like with another Inhumanoid on the ground.
Oh my goodness!
But it's a really good deal. That's the only one on eBay. Definitely saving that.
Yeah, Sam. What is this? Oh, yep. I found his listing for the other Inhumanoid. Also $32.
Good price. I'm gonna just out of all the things you can decide to price it out, $31.
95 and 31.99.
Bro, I'm so annoyed. So when eBay sends you notifications that's there's an update on the price, but it's in a different currency, it won't translate the currency. It'll just say what it is, not USD.
Yeah.
So if it's in whatever, in pesos, it'll be it is 32 pesos, which is actually some other price anyway. Yeah. I think it was euros, which maybe I don't know. I don't know what the current. Well, obviously it wasn't euros because you just said how euros the same thing as USD. But I don't know what It was, but it was for some gunman figures, which if you don't know what those are, they are literally Galaxy Warriors, but just it's only the top of the figures just basically glued onto water guns, crappy water guns.
Yeah. I actually got that deal too. Let me look at it. It actually says
it said $34 or something, or $40. I was like, oh my gosh, what? Holy crap. And I go onto it and it's like, oh, never mind.
No,
it's like two gunman figures.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's $75, not including shipping, which is $30. So that was
we
the
got
deal.
Deals. I got a deal that was 30. It was 41, whatever the currency was. When I went on to it was actually 100 and something. Yeah, anyway, do you got anything else? Because I don't think there's much more to talk about. I think we've literally covered basically everything.
Yeah, the only other thing was I was looking into Street Shark bootlegs. And there's this one line that I was looking at for a while, Mannix line called Mighty Sharks. It's like actually Masters of the Universe. Like,
I have been looking at those for definitely longer than you.
Anyway, yeah. So those are the Mighty Sharks by Mannix. But then there's another Street Sharks knockoff line that I found. This one's just Street Sharks knockoff or bootleg. It's not actually Masters of the Universe or whatever the other one was as well. It's called Ocean Warrior, and it's got 4 figures. It's got like the main Street Shark dude, or like the actual just shark guy. It's like Hammerhead Shark Metal dude, and I think these are all just bootlegs of actual characters, or all but one. There's the Orca dude, and then there's this one guy that's not an actual Street Sharks character. He's like this orange guy with like red spikes coming out of his head. And it's weird too, because listings for some of these have names. Like the orange guy, some of them are just calling Ralph for some reason. And then
Ralph.
Yeah.
Of course. There's favorite Street Shark, Ralph.
I'm gonna Google it actually, Ralph Street Sharks, because multiple listings call this dude Ralph, and I don't know why. It just says
maybe that's like the name of the Street Shark. I don't really know much about Street Sharks.
No, because it's the orange guy who's just the knockoff. And I Googled it, Ralph Street Sharks. All that's coming up is that one Ocean Warrior figure. The packaging does not have names. At least I've not seen a name on the packaging. What the heck? It all says Ralph.
Maybe one person said it, and that's just like, it just set the precedent. Like, everybody after that called it Ralph.
I don't know. But there's one more character that has a name. It's not as widespread as the other one. But the like regular Street Shark, like blue Street Shark dude, a couple people called Bob. Why?
Just Bob.
Just Bob.
Of course. My favorite Street Shark. Bob.
Dang, there's actually a really good deal on eBay right now. It's literally $225 for all of the figures mint on card. All 4 figures. And otherwise, I think it goes for
I've seen one for like $70.
It goes for like $50, $60 a figure loose, and then like $100 carded. So that's kind of crazy. Thanks for watching this episode of the We Talk Words Good podcast. I'm Amanaman, or Eden, from Eden's Figure Collection.
And I am Jaquil, or David, from David's Figure Collection. Just kidding, character figures. My channel.
Yeah, make sure to check out our Instagrams. I'm, again, Eden's Figure Collection on Instagram.
And I'm the same thing as...
You're also Eden's Figure Collection? No, that's character figures, again. But yeah, make sure to check out some of
if you look back at our other podcasts, I'm kind of the host for most of them. This time you talked mostly.
Yeah, well,
Change it up a little bit.
all right.
No, I hate you, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.